morning, millennials.
How are my favorite millennials today?
The millennials are amazing today because they are still riding the empty high, as are we.
Oh my gosh, okay. So yesterday, as you know, clearly we made it out alive, so thank you for all of your thoughts and prayers. Fucking Theo! Sorry, I know you said don't get distracted by him, but he was being so good. Tiggy, you want a treat?
Just let him roam.
Okay.
Let him explore the great outdoors.
Okay. Theo, they're fake. Oh my God, he's being crazy. Okay.
Okay.
Well, yesterday, we didn't know if we were going to make it out alive. And honestly, I was really expecting...
The jury's still out.
I was expecting NT to be using like a mechanism to mask his voice or something. And he wasn't. He had like a hot, straight man, like sexy voice. And I was like super into it.
Me too. It was everything I needed it to be and more. I was so nervous and I'm still nervous. And then I started reading like other blinds because there were a few times where he like alluded to something and then like didn't finish saying it. Like he said something about Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, yeah.
And I was like, what's about Jay-Z except for the fact that they're fake? Mm-hmm. There's so much about Jay-Z. I read a whole, someone put it in the toasters like, I don't even want to mention it all because.
Please do.
No, I can't.
Fine. But I just want to say he was super nice, like just as like a human being. And he told me that if I come to LA, he will get drinks with me.
And he's toasty as hell. Like he's a true toaster.
He did research.
He understood the nuances between like Claudia and I, and like he knew Snitch, and he knew that she wants us to go visit her, and he said that we should visit her. And if Auntie says we should, then we should, or else we'll have blinds written about us.
Totally. And now also, I feel like if I ever were to do anything salacious, like he wouldn't write it up if he got like a tip about me because he's my friend. He said he doesn't do. Oh, and me and Jackie think we figured out the couple.
Yeah, and
well, actually, it was really just me.
But we're not going to say who it is just in case it's actually them. But people had really good guesses too.
Why not? Why can't we guess?
Because what if we blow it up and then we never get blinds from
what he said was that probably one of his biggest. I'm totally right. I know I am. One of his biggest tipsters is a couple who. They get to go to every,
two of them and their
between
jobs.
Both of their careers, between either they're there as someone's wife or husband, or they're there for themselves, they get to go to every event. And it's always so interesting how he literally has the best scoop from like music awards, like the Grammys, the BBMAs, but also like the Oscars. And it's like, who is a couple that gets to go to both things and is cool enough to be like in the know? Nicole Kidman and and Keith Urban. And then I thought, he said on the podcast he has a real distaste for Tom Cruise and Scientology in general, which would make sense if he's taking Nicole Kidman's side because Nicole Kidman has been giving him scoop for years. And I never really see blinds about Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman. So
I've seen some actually now that I think about it, especially about Keith Urban. But
what do they say?
I think like drinking and stuff.
No.
But other people guessed Chrissy and John, which is a good guess because they also are at everything.
Yeah.
But there are blinds about them too. But then people were saying Dan used to be on Gossip Girl, even though he was Gossip Girl.
Of course, it would be too obvious.
Right. So that makes sense. And then also people guessed Mario Lopez and his wife. I'm not sure.
Who's his wife?
I don't know, but maybe she's in the biz. And then that would make sense because he hosts all these like red carpets.
But he never like gets invited inside. He's more of an outsider.
So you think? I don't know. It's very interesting to think about. But it also might be two people who are just like in the biz.
Right, like a producer.
Behind the scenes.
I'm just like fully embracing my legs these days because it's just too damn hot to do otherwise.
Yeah. No, it's liberating. Not in here. Maybe when we go outside, but I'm never outside for very long. So, except for yesterday when I took a pedicab home because I couldn't get a cab. And
That's literally the weirdest thing ever.
And my phone was dead, so I couldn't get an Uber. And the pedicab pulled up, and I was like, "If you take credit card," and he did. So I got in. He like literally zoomed.
They get around so fast.
I got home so quickly. It was so nice. I was living the life of Riley
with the breeze. It's actually super nice. One time I took a $90 pedicab. Because it was gay pride and it was like inflation. This guy knew, he was a businessman. He knew how much he could charge and I would still pay for it. And I took it with some girl and we split it and we became lifelong friends.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Just as, like pedicabs don't get enough love.
They put their lives in danger.
They really do.
But they also put other people's lives in danger like all the time.
A few times I felt like my life was in danger. Like I felt like the seat was gonna unhinge from the bike and I was just gonna be in the middle of the road.
By the way, for those who don't know what a pedicab is, it's like that trolley. It's like a rickshaw that's like pulled by a bike.
Yeah, like you're sitting on a carriage
I always feel guilty.
pulled
I'm like,
by a
this
bike.
Skinny man pulling my big fat Jewish ass, like he's gonna die.
No, but like it's such a great workout for them and they're making money. I think it's actually like kind of a dream job.
If you're into like that sort of thing.
Yeah, it made me really want to get on a bike, I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Like I thought about it and then
like
I was
a SoulCycle bike or a real bike?
A real bike. But I'm too scared to bike in the city, even though there are bike lanes. No one respects the bike lanes because I know that I don't. So.
I certainly don't. All right, well, as always, Jackie, my dear sister. Oh, I have a story. Hold on. before we jump into the Fast Five. So, do I have like huge bags under my eyes?
No.
Okay. Yesterday, I worked on something so long and so hard on a computer that literally, when I looked up from it, my eyes were like, I had huge red patches. Here's official announcement. I'm not throwing a party at the Bachelor Mansion or anything, but I relaunched my ClaudiaOshry.com, girlwithnojob.com, because I feel like there should be a place for everyone to go, like to see where all the show tickets are. That was literally just the whole point. And I'm not paying someone $5,000 to make me a website when, like, bitch, I know how to do it for free. Oh my God, I thought I knew how to do it for free. It was easy at first. Then I needed to add each individual show at individual venues at different times. Oh my God, my eyes were bleeding. And like, then after I did it all, like the website, when you went to girlwithnojob.com, like, sorry, this website doesn't exist. And I was like, excuse me? So it's officially up. Go check it out. ClaudiaOshry.com, also girlwithnojob.com. It's the same exact thing. And honestly, there's nothing on it except where all my shows are and how to buy tickets. So for me, it's good.
That is great.
And I launched Denver show today. So if you're in the Toasters group.
When are you going to Denver?
7/21.
7/20.
Oh, let me just check my website. I'll tell you. No, it's July 21st. Oriental Theater, 10 o'clock.
And do you get your planner yet?
It's supposed to be arriving today, and honestly, I've never needed it more. I'm so overwhelmed.
This is music to my ears,
because
guys.
Now that everyone's booking these shows for me, they're like, does this day work for you? I'm like, I don't know. Like, I know I have a couple weddings this summer, and like, I cannot miss them. They're important. Oh my God, I just thought of another wedding. Shit. Fuck. Okay, like, I'm shook.
And then you could just visualize
your
and
whole Google
month.
Calendar sucks.
No, Google Calendar is great if you work at a company and you need to schedule your meetings, and then like people can see your calendar.
And find the meeting place.
Yeah, like then you can like block up your calendar. It's great for like from 9 to 5, but
it's great for Olivia.
Yeah, but not like for dinner plans.
I couldn't agree more. Weddings.
And I don't want a notification about my dinner. Like,
oh my God, totally.
it's just not.
And also, I have like the morning toast in my Google Calendar every day, and like I don't need to be notified. I know that it exists. It's just, it's too much for me.
I understand. Okay, so everyone needs to go listen to the NT podcast. It is available in the iTunes store. Search Morning Toast, or Crazy Toast Tonight.
Or if you are an Android user, you can listen to it on SoundCloud.
We got into so much with him, and it's eye-opening. And for someone, to the untrained eye, like, it is shocking. Like, my friends were listening to it, and, you know, they obviously don't read the blinds. The Morning Toast is the most information they get about celebrity gossip. So, like, for them to hear all of this...
Wait, I have to say something.
...is insane.
You know how you and I are, like, always convinced, like, everyone's copying us? Like, and they are.
Yeah,
but
of course.
we're also, like, a little paranoid about it.
Yes and yes.
I just want to say, if anyone else, like any of these other fake shows that try to be us, start talking about NT or have NT on, like, then we know. Because that's, like, the most original idea that we have. Like, it's so us.
Yeah.
So if that's a good way to, I said, I know, like, some bullshit show is going to start talking about NT and try and get them on, and that's how we know that they're copying us.
Okay, cool. I mean, we already know.
It's a test. We already know.
Anyways, check it out. You will not lead a life of regret.
One thing we didn't ask him that I really wanted to was Ellen.
Yeah, that's what people were saying. There was, like, a couple things I wanted to ask him. Also, like, there were so many things that we could have brought up, but it would just take us down a rabbit hole, and also we needed to not talk about certain things.
We hit the most important ones.
Like the whole pedophilia ring, like Corey Feldman is doing the Lord's work out there on that.
And he's going to die soon.
And there's not much more that we can do, and everyone knows what's going on, sort of.
Theo is, like, looking at me, like, begrudgingly, like, what's wrong?
But then also we didn't ask about the girl from Poltergeist.
Okay, because to be honest, I've never seen that movie.
Because it's from the 80s.
And also, I just don't feel like it's relevant. I know that's mean.
No, but it's the craziest story.
Because she's dead now, but... Here are the Fast Five stories that you need to know before you wake up and take a bite out of your morning toast.
Okay, first...
We need a sound effect. You know how we used to have...
We need a lot of things.
Yeah. Remember we used to have...
Yeah.
We need...
Okay. Oh, no. No, you don't eat like that.
You eat like that?
Yeah, that's the sound of a bite in a cartoon.
No, it's like this. That's how I chew.
No.
Or like, okay, actually, when I chew...
That can't happen.
That should be the sound effect. We chewing gum.
But don't we want people to listen to the show? We should have Olivia record it.
I'm talking in Morse code. What is Morse code? And is it Morris or Morse?
Morse.
And it's like this, right? Like.
No, it's like what the army uses to send messages securely.
So it's using like lights and switches to communicate with.
It's using lights and switches to communicate.
Yeah, so one light means something, and then the interpreter knows what they're trying to say, but then the Nazis don't.
So if I were to go up to someone in the army and be like this.
No, it has nothing.
They wouldn't know what I'm talking about?
It has nothing to do with your face.
I don't know why I thought it had to do with like your eyebrows.
No, that's like the Queen's signals.
Well, I've been getting my eyebrows done for $70 a day, and I thought it was because I would eventually have to use them for Morse code.
It's not Morse code.
It is.
So what are
A
you?
little shoulder action too. Okay, tell me what I'm saying.
What are you trying? Okay.
What am I saying? It's really easy. It's something I say all the time.
Grab a spoon and eat my ass.
You got it.
No, but that would be like.
No, actually, it was. This actually means I'm hungry.
But that's longer than I'm hungry.
How do you know?
No, like what you just did took longer to do than saying I'm hungry.
Whatever.
Sure.
Let's jump in.
The first story is so crazy, and for all of you who watch Flipping Out, which does not include us, I'm sure.
No, that's not true. I watch Flipping Out.
What?
Well, you know I love home decor shows, and I also just love like bitchy bosses.
Is it good?
It is. Like, the only thing I don't like about it is that the turnaround time for different projects is like, I like an HGTV episode, you see the house in the beginning, the house in the middle, and the house at the end. They have like long projects, like you don't get to see the full development. It's like, because it's more about his life than like the projects.
Okay.
But I just think that girl, Jenny Poulos, is so incredibly annoying. She ruins the show.
So what do you like about it?
Jeff.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway.
Oh my God. And over the weekend, I was hanging out with a guy, and I'm not like an avid watcher, so I didn't know, but he was one of his ex-assistants. His name was Trace. Does anyone know who that is?
Probably. That's exciting. Any
Yeah.
good scoop?
No, now he like has his own firm and is like super successful. I think it's like a great place to work if you're like into that sort of thing. And Lala is going to be on this season, and Randall, they're making a house.
Oh my goodness, that's so cute.
I know. And he's always getting involved in housewife drama. I love him.
Yeah. No,
Him and Heather Dubrow.
For that reason, yes. Flipping Out star Jeff Lewis is blindsided as daughter's surrogate sues Bravo over filmed birth. This is so crazy.
Oh my God, that is crazy. She didn't give permission?
I'm sure she did, but
My hair. Remember I told you this morning that I felt like a crunchy piece of bread?
yes.
Crusty piece of bread. Like,
and I said like toast.
it's because I got a blowout like 3 days ago and I haven't washed my hair since, and like I drank wine last night. Literally
and
feel this.
spilled wine in your hair?
Feel this.
I'm
Feel it.
scared. Wait, so you're saying that you spilled wine in your hair?
I don't know, but it's
Ooh.
crunchy. I just feel so crusty, like I need to take a Roman bath. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Oh my God, I feel like those dirty girls on Instagram who use like the gray filter.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Well, they look good at least.
Thank you.
Flipping Out stars Jeff Lewis and Gage Edward are devastated
Sorry,
at.
I hate the name Gage.
Oh, I thought I was pronounced it wrong.
Engaged. No, I thought you were gonna say. I thought you said they're engaged, and I'm like,
no.
it's the most annoying name. Sorry.
I've never heard it before.
I have.
Are devastated after news broke that the surrogate mother of their 19-month-old daughter, Monroe Christine, is suing Bravo, claiming she never consented that the network could film her delivering the baby for the show. Alexandra Trent filed a lawsuit on Tuesday, claiming that Flipping Out producers filmed her vagina without permission and that Lewis and Edward had personally humiliated her by making disgusting comments on the show, according to a complaint obtained by People.
Who's Lewis and Edward?
Jeff Lewis and Gage Edward.
Oh, that's confusing because they both have like last
But
names.
they're both first last season,
Yeah.
in your opinion?
Yeah. Okay, here's the thing. I just find it so difficult to believe. Like, anytime I've ever been on like the background of a reality show, I have to like sign my life away. So I know that these people like cross their T's and dot their I's. So I don't believe that she never consented. Also, she's giving birth and there's like 6 men in the room with cameras. What did she think that they were there for? Also, when you're a surrogate, you give up your body to the people who are paying you to do it. So like, get over it.
Well, I don't know what happened, but I can imagine what, like, this is what I would guess, is like, she consented to being on the show, signed away all the paperwork, and then, but she didn't consent to having her vagina on the show, you know, so she's upset about that part. And I'm sure that she felt embarrassed.
But by the way, it's Bravo, not HBO. You can't put a vagina on Bravo.
No, but like,
It was blurred out.
I'm sure it was, but still, that's, you know, not a flattering angle.
I don't know. I just think when you're going to sign up to be
You know, you're in or you're out.
you're going to sign up to be a surrogate of a couple who has a reality show, you can't now sue for overexposure.
Why? But like Kim's surrogate, just because she's the next story, like,
Well, Kim is richer. Like, Jeff Lewis probably got some broke down surrogate from an agency like on Hollywood Boulevard. I don't even know what that means, but people always say it. It sounds like a nice street. Whereas Kim, like, she used a high tier agency. Like, sorry, you get what you pay for.
I agree. I mean, I have to imagine that Bravo dotted their I's and crossed their T's, so I'm sure she's just
Also,
upset.
if I learned anything from Juliana Rancic, there's a really big difference between a surrogate mother and a gestational carrier, and this is a gestational carrier. Like, this woman is
What's a surrogate mother then?
like when it's the mom, the woman's eggs too.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's like totally false. Gestational carrier is like when the woman is just being used as a home, like she has no biological connection.
Yeah.
Gestational carrier.
And so this was a gestational carrier?
Yes. Oh, actually, I don't know whose eggs it was, so I don't know. Maybe it was a surrogate.
Perhaps. Okay. Anyways, good luck to everyone in the legal process. Kim Kardashian teaches Alice Marie Johnson how to Snapchat during first meeting after prison pardon. This story is so cute. I'm obsessed with Kim and Alice. They are squad goals.
Totally. I hope she moves to Calabasas.
Totally. Kim Kardashian West finally met Alice Marie Johnson, the 63-year-old great-grandmother she helped free after 21 years in prison. Kardashian West and Johnson celebrated the moment in Memphis on Snapchat Wednesday, 2 weeks after President Donald Trump pardoned Johnson following Kardashian West's months-long campaign. Johnson was sent to prison in 1996, so she was not familiar with the photo-sharing app. But not
probably Kim.
Yeah. But not to worry, Kardashian instructed her on the use of the many filters on Snapchat, which was founded in September 2011. Alice has never used filters before, so I'm showing her the ropes. Love you, Alice, the wife of Kanye West said in one of the videos. Also on Wednesday, the pair sat down with Hoda Kotb for a Today Show interview airing Thursday. Yeah. Quote, I love this woman, the Keeping Up with the Kardashians reality star said after sharing a hug with Johnson, who responded, I love this lady. They're so cute.
No, like, seriously, did we ever talk about this on the show?
On the podcast in Nashville, we talked about it briefly, I believe.
Because I just can't believe, like, how mean everyone was to Kim. And, like, at the end of the day, all she was trying to do was a really nice thing, and she succeeded.
She succeeded.
And the fact that, like, people still aren't giving her credit and, like, making fun of her, like, is really making me upset.
No, I feel like people are done making fun of her, but, like, shame on everyone who did make fun of her, because what she did is such a nice thing. And
it's unbelievable.
She said, I mean, I already knew you just by talking to you on the phone and just seeing you in videos, but I mean, you are everything and more than I ever thought.
No, it's just like all these celebrities and influencers like do good charity work.
Yeah.
But like you never see like direct results. Whereas like Kim literally like decided she wanted to do this and she did it. And I just like, honestly, I'm so proud of her.
Yeah, I'm so proud of her. It's huge.
It is.
I want to watch their interview where she's wearing like a turtleneck. She's so serious.
Of course. I mean, that outfit she wore to the White House was absolutely horrible, but she did what she had to do.
But like, what else was she gonna wear?
She wouldn't have gotten her pardoned if she wore some thotty dress.
Yeah, if she wore like Yeezy Season 6.
Honestly, I would be down though.
Have you been seeing the new
I was just
pictures?
gonna ask if you saw those titty shots.
I do. I never know like what's real and what's just like going viral, you know?
And like, maybe I just don't understand fashion, but like, what's with all the dirty spandex with like holes in it?
I don't know, but then I was thinking like, it's crazy when Kim wears something like she's always the first, so it's like a little weird. But then like in a year you see everyone wearing it.
No, now like people wearing oversized puffers and like biker shorts that are white, like totally fine.
Yeah,
normal.
everyone wearing like those chunky sneakers.
Horrible.
And like the really long hair.
And like whatever happened to just like pretty clothes that are just like universally pretty? Do you know what I mean? Like why do you have to wear like weird shit?
No, but like I get it, it's fashion, but it's just so crazy that.
Is it though?
Yes.
Spandex.
Claude, it's particular to your taste.
It's fashion.
Don't be a Teddy Mellencamp.
I mean, ASOS is fashion, so.
It totally is.
Don't be a Teddy Mellencamp. I couldn't agree more.
Right? Yeah. Like, let everyone express themselves in the way they see fit. Okay, ready for this next story in the way that someone expressed themselves in a way that was not fit?
Oh my God, I know exactly what you're going to talk about.
Story is so crazy.
It's disgusting.
Jamie Foxx has been accused in 2002 of slapping someone with his penis. He denies it and will fight back legally, reports TMZ. Jamie Foxx is being accused of slapping a woman with his penis nearly 16 years ago, and although she's now gone to police, Foxx says it's an absurd lie and he's going after her legally, TMZ has learned. The alleged assault happened in Las Vegas back in 2002. According to law enforcement, the accuser told cops last week she and a friend were attending a party at Jamie's place when he tried to get her to perform oral sex. She claims when she refused, Jamie struck her in the face with his penis. The accuser tells us after the alleged assault, one of Jamie's friends told her she had to go get out of the house. She claims she went to the hospital the next day when she got back to home in LA to get treatment for a severe panic attack. Law enforcement tell us Vegas PD lists the case as an open investigation. However, the statute of limitations has long since run. The statute of limitation is 3 years in Nevada. That's very short.
Okay, here's the thing. Innocent until proven guilty. So either Jamie did this and he came up with the idea to slap a woman with his dick, or this woman came up with the idea. Like whoever's idea it was, like who is creative as fuck. Like that is a wild, wild thing to do. To like literally instead of using like a baton, just like use your dick.
Yeah.
Like only a true sociopath can think of something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like.
That's so crazy.
Like with NT saying yesterday that like Harvey Weinstein like ejaculated into a potted plant, like true creativity at its finest.
Yeah. No, but like just like true bored. Like he kept saying how like stars get to this level of like predatiousness because of just. They've been doing it for so long, so like then stuff like this happens, and it's just another day in the life.
And NT saying that TMZ is owned by Warner Brothers is like the most shocking thing ever.
The most shocking
makes so much
thing
sense.
ever. Because I always wondered like when something is not reported, like why not? And especially TMZ, because I feel like
they're the sleuthiest.
They're the sleuthiest. Like they really go out of their way to bring us the facts straight from the courthouse. But then
Legal
they don't.
docs.
But then they don't.
Someone's always protecting someone else.
It's so crazy and it's so sad. And speaking of, Enty alluded to this yesterday, but the Kesha, Katy Perry, Lady Gaga saga.
Lady Saga.
The Lady Gaga saga.
The Lady Gaga.
Dr. Luke denied Kesha's claim that he raped Katy Perry because of course he did. But I'm just so sick. I'm so sick of hearing about Dr. Luke.
No, I'm so sick of hearing about Dr. Luke.
And not in a jail capacity.
No, but not even that. Like, as he's still like working as a music producer and making money, like up the wazoo money I'll literally never see in my whole life.
Yeah.
Like, it's honest to God bullshit. I'm so done with the corruption and the hypocrisy and the misogyny and the, did I say corruption? Corruption. That's what this is at its core, corruption.
And more than that,
I'm in such a weird mood today.
Kesha still can't get out of her contract.
I said,
why can't they just free Kesha?
bullshit.
But like, why can't they just let her go? You know?
In the words of my dear friend Elsa, let it go, let it go. I'm gonna start taking vocal lessons.
Really? For
Yeah.
what purpose? After yesterday's interview, you really want to get into the music industry?
No, I don't want to get into the music industry whatsoever, but I just think your voice is a muscle, and it's important that you flex it every now and then.
Okay.
So if anyone has a vocal coach, well, here's the thing. I took vocal classes in NYU, and I was like wholly disappointed because like I just wanted to come in there and be like, "Don't tell me not to live, just sit and pot." And like,
you need to join a glee club. I'm sure there's
like
a
local
adult glee club.
Because
like
this is what they made me do. Ready?
Night school glee club.
All I wanted to do was like sing Mariah Carey. First, I had to do this. And then when it came time to sing, I had to sing classical bullshit like this. And sings in the morning, with waking birds she sings, songs of fairy butterflies, of flowers and kindly things. But when she sings, it seems to me, no girl on earth could lovelier be when sweet and sings.
That's actually quite pleasing, but I thought you were going to sing our favorite classical jam from the award-winning film Raise Your Voice.
Come on your way, senza di te. It's okay to look fat. Honestly, people who don't get that reference, I don't have time. Truly cannot fuck with you. Like, that is the most important reference of our generation. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, like, buy a ticket, pack your bags, go to hell.
And if you don't know but you want to know,
watch
Raise Your Voice. And
which is also, like, such a good movie.
Such a good movie. I want to watch it. I have some things to watch. I need to go into the vault. I have some things to watch this weekend.
Yeah, me too. Oh my God, because you know how excited I am for this weekend. There hasn't been a weekend probably in a year that I haven't like gone out or been away. This weekend is my weekend to shine. I got I never have food in my house, which is shocking because I'm fat as hell. But like anytime I just want to eat, I like order McDonald's. But I never have like snacks or like meals or like pasta. I never have anything. So Jackie told me about this app called Peapod where they literally deliver groceries to you. And usually that shit is expensive because I did it once, but this one is very reasonable. It's Stop and Shop, which is a very reasonably priced grocery store. I ordered legit groceries for a month, $100, including delivery. They came early today.
I did the same time pickup as you. They came so early.
What time? Mine came at 7:30.
Well, mine came at like 8:05.
So they probably went to
and
you
then
after
they came
me.
back at 8:15 because
Why?
I didn't answer the door because I was still asleep.
Okay, so literally like this weekend is gonna be the weekend of staying in and like making food.
Eating
like,
fresh food.
Eating fresh food. I got grilled chicken.
I'm so excited for you. I think this is gonna be big
I
for you.
got pasta. I got Rayo's sauce, my favorite. I got so many chips. Like, literally, I had to put them on the stove because I didn't have anywhere else to put them. Like, the snack cabinet was full. Microwave popcorn, rice cakes.
I got so much.
Oh, my God. Italian ice.
Ooh.
Chipwiches.
Ooh.
Fudgesicles. Like, literally, like, I feel like a suburban mom with my groceries. Like, it's amazing. I'm putting an order in every week.
Claudia, and I think you can.
Oh, and then of course Fresca Diet Coke, Snapple water.
Oh my God, all my whole fridge is beverages.
And I
you
used
know
to
what
order
I love
beverages
having,
on Amazon.
You know what
it's
I love
like
having
literally
recently?
$50 for Amazon. This place, everything.
You know what I love doing recently? Because like obviously we hate drinking water. I can only drink so much seltzer before I get heartburn.
Water.
Diet Coke isn't good for you. I've been having a cold glass of iced tea.
What, like Crystal Light? What kind of iced tea?
Like Arizona iced tea diet. It's so tasty, and it's just such a treat in the middle of the day.
Everyone say hi to Theo.
Tickety tay, ticky ticky.
Do you want to interview Theo?
Ticky.
Theo, like
Hi,
you've never seen him
Theo.
before.
So Theo, the last time we saw you it was your 1 year birthday. What did you do that night to celebrate? I heard you got crazy. I read some blinds about you, and they were.
I fucked a lot of bitches, and I did a ton of drugs. I was super faded, bro.
Wow, Theo, 1 year old though. Don't you think you should slow down?
You only live once, bro. Am I right?
So Theo, you are a degenerate. Did you learn that from your parents?
Nah, bitch. I learned it from you.
Wow, thanks, Theo. You make me sound so cool. You're cool and sneeches, huh?
Oh my gosh, I like.
Do you miss your other Aunt Sneeches?
Now that bitch left us, we don't need her.
Oh, are you gonna visit her?
Fuck that. Getting on a plane? Are you kidding? My people on a plane? His dogs are always getting murdered on planes.
So
I will
sad.
literally never. It's annoying because, you know, guys, I don't know if you've heard, but I'm kicking off a major tour this summer. It's legit a tour. I need to come up with a name for my tour, even though it's like not a legit tour. It's like,
No, it is a tour.
what should we call it? Like,
What are the focal points?
So one of my comedic heroes is Jim Gaffigan, and I modeled my website like legit after his. And the name of his tour is hilarious.
What is it?
The Noble Ape. Like, he's hilarious.
Okay.
So what would mine be? Like the Chubby Jew? I don't know.
No, like
What are names of tours? Like, what's Demi Lovato? The Tell Me You Love Me tour. Okay, that's like a song. But
yeah, or like the Reputation tour.
Right. Okay, so what's the song that I sang? The I'm Not a Girl, Not Yet a Woman tour? Wait, that's a great idea, but it's just
kind
too
of
long.
It's kind of long. The Theo's Mom tour.
Okay, so wait, back to my original point. Maybe some toasters will come up with some good idea. But I really want to take Theo with me. Like, I'm going to be alone a lot, and like I just think it'll be really good to have him, but I can't. I'm literally so afraid to take him on planes.
Well, if you took him in your seat, under the seat, he would be fine. A dog has yet to go that way, unless they tell you to put him in the overhead bin.
Oh my God, I'd get off the plane.
In which case, you get off, and then you'll get so many miles that
And
like someone.
so many
told-
Instagram followers, I would literally document the whole thing.
Yeah, I think the chickie will be okay. I just feel like he is too rambunctious for the plane.
He is. I'm going to be running down the aisles, like literally.
Everyone would love him.
Totally. He really is a service animal. He brings great joy to people.
Great joy. He's so cute.
He's my everything. Like, what did we do before him? What the hell did we talk about?
I don't know. I really don't know.
He really wants to get down, but I'm not letting him.
No, he abused his time down.
Okay, wait. So if anyone has any good suggestions for my comedy tour, also tickets available at claudiaoshry.com.
Girl with a Tour, the Justice Tour.
Oh, not bad.
People were saying girl with no job nightstand.
No, like maybe something about like
Comic with No Job,
terrible. Sorry, these are all terrible.
Grunge Nightstand,
Terrible. Terrible. You guys, I'm wildly disappointed.
Girl with a Comedy Tour.
Terrible.
Claude's Comedy Extravaganza.
The Dirty Jeans tour. That's good.
That's great.
Sarah Pascuzzi. Done.
The Dirty Jeans
I need
Tour.
some artwork, and I don't want to pay anyone. So someone make artwork for me of like a beautiful photo of myself, and it says The Dirty Jeans Tour. That's such a good name.
Yeah.
Great. Theo!
He likes it. That's
He just,
why.
oh, okay, Theo barked. What the hell?
Because he likes the name of his mom's tour.
The Dirty Jeans Tour. You have to say it like that.
5 nights in a row.
Ah! That's so good! Oh my God.
You should make
And you
a
have to say it like this. You have to like nod your head. The Dirty Jeans Tour. 5 nights in a row. Oh my God, I love it.
But then you have to wear dirty jeans now for
Well,
your tour.
I do, anyway.
No,
I wear pajamas.
The Dirty PJs Tour. Okay.
No, I should just have like a pair of my dirty jeans like hanging above me. Like decor.
Like a laundry line.
Clothespins. Like, oh my God, that's actually funny.
That's really funny. You should
This
start
is like
doing,
a creative meeting.
You should start doing your laundry.
Oh my God, that's such a good idea.
Edna Turnblad style.
Yeah, oh my God, with like legit like a hairnet on.
That's so funny.
Oh my God, I'm crying. Okay, what's next?
Oh my God. Okay, the next story is a two-parter for all our One Tree Hill fans out there, because there's been a lot of shit that's come out. Two stories. First of all, Chad Michael Murray fires back at ex Sophia Bush's claim that she felt pressured to marry him.
I always forget that they were married, and I didn't watch One Tree Hill.
Me neither.
And I feel like the person she was when she was filming One Tree Hill is like not who she is at all to these days.
No, I know. And like, I think it's hard for the fans to reconcile, but luckily I'm not a fan.
Yeah. Even though I do plan on watching it.
Me too. Not anymore.
At
At one point I planned on watching it, but I no longer do, just because like.
And also, I feel like the shows are only good when you're like a dumb, moronic kid. Like, I'm an adult now. I see through all this bullshit.
I don't know. I feel like Gossip Girl is still good because it's like definitely like elevated. And Friday Night Lights was good when I rewatched it last year. But I just feel like One Tree Hill is like, there's a reason we didn't watch it in 2008.
No, totally. But really, we should have watched it in 2008.
But like we didn't. And
we were so busy with the OC, like we couldn't.
But like we needed something to fill the OC's gap, and like we should have turned to One Tree Hill, but we didn't. And you know what? I'm gonna trust my 15-year-old self as to why I didn't watch it then.
Totally. But Chad Michael Murray can completely get it, like in my eyes. Except I don't really know what he looks like these days, but him and Freaky Friday,
Princess,
him
A Cinderella Story.
Like I was very much here for it.
Yeah, same. Well, she did an interview with Andy for his Radio Andy show, and she touched on her brief marriage to the actor, saying, quote, "It was not a thing I actually really wanted to do," adding she felt pressured to marry him. And then in a statement to People, Chad Michael Murray's rep said that the story is ludicrous. Chad conducts himself in a completely professional manner and would never marry for any reason but love. 13 years since his divorce from Sophia, he has a very happy life with his wife and children.
I feel like, honestly, that's such a mean thing to say, like, to completely discredit your marriage. Like, whatever the reasons are that you divorced, great, whatever. But, like, don't, like, take away from, like, the like, I don't know, I just think that's, like,
the marriage, though, was 5 months. Like.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, and he cheated
on her.
I take it back.
Yeah.
I need to stop saying things, like,
no, but, like,
blanket statements over here.
I get what you're saying. Like, in just one fell swoop, it's like,
It discredits, like, a whole love affair.
Right. And
but now I'm learning it was no such love affair.
No, it wasn't maybe not a great love affair, but like
it was no Cinderella story.
No, it was no Cinderella story.
You know who I get confused between, like, just when they were kids? I know very much that they're different now, but like Chad Michael Murray and
Channing Tatum. Yeah.
I was literally Chad.
I was about to say Chad Michael Murray and Chad Michael Murray.
No, because like the way that Channing Tatum looks in She's the Man is Chad Michael Murray.
They both would go up for the same parts for sure, and their names start with the same 3 letters.
Yeah, I guess.
Channing and Chad.
No, it's just like, the more I think about it, what a weird name Channing is.
Yeah, but like, why couldn't he also just be Chad Murray?
Totally, like
Vanessa Ann Hudgens knew to drop the Ann.
No, she's still Ann. She'll always be Ann to me.
No, to you, but she's rebranded since.
So what's the second part of the story?
The second part of the story, in the same interview, she says, she talks about, so Mark Schwann is the creator, and he's like a rampant assaulter.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so, and a lot of assaulting was going down on the set of One Tree Hill. In a new interview on SiriusXM's Andy Cohen Live, Bush recalled at least one instance in which she herself was inappropriately touched by Schwann.
Oh, damn.
Quote, the first time Mark Schwann grabbed my ass, I hit him in front of 6 other producers, she said, and I hit him fucking hard. Bush then went on to reveal that Schwann grew, quote, super obsessed with at least one other One Tree Hill actress, saying he started trying to bang down her hotel room door in the middle of the night. She had to be moved, and then her boyfriend came and stayed with her for the next month. It almost came to fisticuffs between the two of them.
Oh my God, I'm absolutely shocked.
Crazier than this is 3 days after the One Tree Hill letter was released, where they all came out against Mark Schwann, the Women of the Royals, which is also produced by him, had similar claims.
So is he still working?
No, he was fired by E. But the fact that like he was working up until a few months ago.
Everyone knows, and like they're not going to stop working with these people until a letter's written. Like, why don't you do the noble thing?
Until the public knows. But just because if they stopped working with everyone who's an assaulter, there would be no one left working. But you could hire new people.
Hi, I've truly never assaulted anyone in my life except for my dog.
You could hire unproblematic women and men.
There are such things.
There are such things. So Justice for everyone on the set of One Tree Hill. Like, that sounds like a fucking nightmare.
Also, I just saw on your iPad there's an advertisement for a show called Strange Angel, and I'm just absolutely in shock that they didn't think to call it The Strangel.
Claudia, there is a commercial for...
Cascade.
No.
Dish issues? Dishes.
Claudia, it's more frustrating than that.
What is it?
Because it's a case of theft. Sonic, the burger place, with Jackie White
and Kimmy Schmidt. I've seen it, yeah.
And she talks about, like, the item is called something, something, where you can conflate it. She's like, and she does it. She's like, I just love putting two words together. And, like, it's a dishes situation.
Well,
but I forget what the words are.
Okay, so what's the problem?
That's what we do.
Okay, I don't claim intellectual property over that. Like, that's a generational thing.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. No, it's not. Who else does it? No one does it. That's the problem.
No. People do it.
Who?
I don't claim that's ours.
I wish more people did it.
No, same, but I don't claim that it's ours.
You're very forgiving.
Well,
me not so much.
I go through stages where I'm like truly paranoid and like I watch everyone else's like podcast, web series, radio shows, and I'm like, oh my God, it's totally stolen from me. But then sometimes I'm like, you just gotta let go and let God sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You know what I'm saying, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, next up, really sad news. Nene Leakes' husband, Gregg Leakes, was diagnosed with cancer.
What? I didn't hear about this.
Yeah, Nene Leakes announced on Wednesday that her husband, Gregg Leakes, is battling cancer. Quote, our new normal and the fight begins. The Real Housewives of Atlanta star 50 revealed on Instagram with a picture of Gregg sitting with his arms crossed and the word cancer crossed out behind him.
That's so sad.
Gregg's health has been up and down for the last several months. In May, Gregg, who has married and divorced and remarried Nene, spent a total of 16 days in the hospital.
I like, regardless of how you feel about like the Atlanta, like the drama between the housewives, I love Gregg Leakes. I think he's like a stand-up guy. And like, I love that they got back
story.
together.
It's so cute.
And they got remarried. Like, I just think it's so great. That is so sad. And I hope, honestly, I really hope Kim Bierman reaches out. Because like she went through some health issues also. I think this is the time.
This could be the thing that brings them back together. Much like last night on Real Housewives of New York, Bobby Zarin's funeral.
Wait, I didn't see because I had like a 4-hour meeting.
It was
and I'm gonna
really
watch.
sad.
Can we talk about it tomorrow?
Yes, and it was a really sad episode. Like,
was the whole episode the funeral?
No, it was. There was also like the dumb drama and like stupid shit. They went to like a con body class that's like a workout class modeled after a prison to like make fun of Luann. Like, it was so stupid.
Oh, that's mean.
Yeah, I really didn't like it. But they played like a lot of the old footage that they had of Jill and Bobby like at their best,
so nice.
and like try not to cry.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and like Bethany and Jill like were on the mend. Like she went to the funeral and like. It was just really sad.
Oh my God, that's so sad. I really don't want to watch it.
But I think Bethany and Jill are friends again, and apparently like Bobby always wanted them to become friends again, but Jill like wouldn't, and so it's like his last gift was like bringing them back together.
When they broke up, Jill and Bethany, whose team were you on?
Oh, I at first, like everyone else, I was on Jill's side because Jill gave her this platform and it seemed like this. But when Jill did not forgive Bethany, then I was on Bethany's side completely because when they were in that apartment, in Ramona's apartment, it's Luann's fault why they never, and I think that's why Bethany always has it out for Luann because it's Luann's fault why they never got back together.
Totally.
When they're sitting there and Bethany is crying and she's like just trying to like start fresh, which is what friends do, especially best friends. And Jill never forgave her, then I was team Bethany forever until then Bethany like got ahead of herself and her talk show.
I was actually like I was on Jill's side the whole time. Regardless, I didn't think she was 100% right, but like, you know, you got to stand someone. And the network totally took Bethany's side, and then like Bethany blew up. She had Bethany getting married, Bethany Ever After, Bethany the talk show, and I was like pissed. And now I wish all of that was happening for her now because I found her so insufferable back in the day, but now I love her.
But I feel like she had to go through all of that, be a little humbled because you like.
Truly.
You don't only go up and then like still have your head attached to your body. Like it's pretty near impossible. So I think having like a few failures but also a lot of success has made her the person that she is now that we do like.
Yes. No, I love her now. And I never thought I would because I found her so fucking annoying.
Also, speaking of annoying, like, you know I love Tinsley, and it's very hard for her to do something wrong.
I had this conversation with someone last night. She's getting on my nerves.
She did something last night that was so terrible.
Don't tell me, please.
No, I mean, it's not like anything crazy. She's still dating Scott, and she went trying on wedding dresses with her mom. And it was like the most worst omen thing you could do. Like I was having anxiety for her. It's like nothing good comes of this. Counting your chickens before they hatch, counting your frozen embryos before they hatch. She's sitting in her wedding dress, FaceTiming her doctor, looking at photos of her embryos, crying. It's the craziest thing. Like it was so like not
Terrible.
believable. It was, and like her mom was crying too, but neither of their faces moved. It was like so strange. It was so
Okay,
strange.
I'll watch when I get home.
And you know that I love her.
No, I know, but she's getting really annoying. And honestly, like her and Carol, I'm not here for the alliance.
I agree.
It's not good. Only bad good things can come.
You know
of
what
it.
they need to do in order to like have a ship? This reunion is going to be explosive, by the way,
Yes,
because
and
what
they just
people are
filmed it.
writing in their blogs like are just
That Carol
below
blog,
the belt.
I will never forget some of the things Carol said about Bethany in that blog. That is, I think, the meanest thing I've ever read.
I totally agree. It's below the belt, and the reunion's going to be fire. But then for next season, what I would like to see, like if I were in charge, I would bring on one of Tinsley's friends because that's the easiest way
And
to
their
like
youngest.
to cause a rift between Tinsley and Carol.
And honestly, so funny. I was
And see how real that friendship is.
I was watching St. Bart's Tomas episodes yesterday, and Carol was so great back then. She wasn't a super main character, but she had the best commentary. She had the most side moments. She was like, whatever Sonia did with Tomas is illegal in 48 states. Like, she was just like funny and like witty, and like now she's nothing like that. She's like condescending and like negative.
I totally agree. You know who she's reminding me of?
Who?
Carrie Bradshaw. Like
Totally.
she's writing for Cosmo. She hasn't started, and she's just like being so negative and like acting like a child when she's not.
Amazing call.
Thank you.
I just want to remind everyone that the Dirty Jeans Tour is kicking off June 28th in Chicago. I'm coming to Chicago. I'm coming to Denver. I'm coming to St. Louis. I'm coming to Palm Beach. I'm going to Phoenix. I'm going to
Palm Beach or West Palm?
Actually, it's West Palm. That's where I had to put in the address for the venue, and it said West Palm.
Oh my God.
So you have to take a bridge there.
I won't
I'm really
tell
sorry.
Tinsley.
Where else am I going, Jax? Phoenix, Palm
Denver.
Beach, Philly,
Boston.
Huntsville, Alabama. Boston's coming, and
Huntsville, Alabama. That's the one show I'm gonna make
You
it
better.
a point to go to. Yeah.
Okay. And is there like a college near there?
When is Huntsville's show?
Not for a while.
Okay, good, because I'm not traveling for a while, as
No,
you know.
I'm really excited to kick off this tour, and it's gonna be unbelievably epic. But like, I need to like start getting into like drugs, so I don't have to be alive on planes. I cannot stand planes. Like seriously, it's unbearable.
I mean, or you could get a big bus and then you could bring the tigs.
That would be awesome. But if
would
you guys
not
are
be awesome.
interessante in getting tickets, girlwithnojob.com, ClaudiaOshry.com, or just my Instagram stories.
Oh, and I had one more thing to say about Tinsley, because what she did for Sonia at the hotel was the nicest thing I've ever seen a friend do.
Let her stay there.
When she let her stay there, she, instead of sleeping in her bed, she got her the penthouse suite with all of these gifts, a Louis Vuitton Neverfull bag, like all of these things to like finally make up for what she did. But it was like, and Sonia's displaced because her house is under
construction.
renovation. And so like imagine, you think you're just gonna crash with your friend and like you got the nicest suite in
Was
the hotel.
Sonia grateful?
Yes, and
Okay, good.
they had, and she got her like such a pretty robe, and they were just like having a great time.
Okay, I'm actually excited to watch the episode.
That was from last week. Oh, but we were drunk in Nashville watching
right.
it. Yeah, so
It sounds like a roller coaster of emotions.
a Ramona coaster to be exact.
If you haven't caught up on our NT special edition episode from yesterday, I highly suggest it. It's going to be one of our most watched episodes. It's been less than 24 hours, and it's really up there. So, and the feedback is insane. Like my Twitter has not stopped blowing up since the second we put the episode
I
out.
saw John Doe tweeted about it.
John Doe DM'd me. He was like, "Thank you for mentioning my Twitter." So then I really thought the John Doe Twitter was run by NT, and I thought he lied to us yesterday. But then when the person DM'd me, it's 100% a girl.
Oh, really?
It was just like the girliest message ever.
Oh, that's so
Or
funny.
a gay man.
The John Doe Twitter is great because it's like just someone who is fans of NT like us, but then it's also like Blinds 101, where it does the blind with the accompanying headline, and it's a great place for starter blinders.
So it's gonna be, it's super lit. So I really suggest you watch it. We're back tomorrow. If you're a new toaster, you want to convince one of your friends to be a toaster. The Morning Toast is basically a millennial. I have the hardest time saying this.
It's okay.
It's basically a millennial morning show. We talk about all the things you truly care about: Housewives, Beverly Hills, all that stuff. She, darling. So we go live on Facebook and YouTube every morning, 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. So make sure you like us on Facebook. Make sure you're subscribed to us on YouTube. And then if you're a commuter and you like those commuter vibes, we're also available as a podcast. So make sure you subscribe to the Morning Toast in the podcast app. Leave a 5-star review about how gorgeous, talented, and amazing we are. I'm your loyal host, Claudia Oshry, girl with no job. Tickets to the Dirty Jeans Tour. I can't believe that, like, I have a thing to say now. It's so good. Tickets to the Dirty Jeans Tour available at ClaudiaOshry.com.
That's so funny. I'm your host, Jackie Oshry, at Jackie O Problems. Have a great day.